My name is Jonathan Goforth. Please subscribe to our videos. I'm going to take you on a walking tour of the Hilton Hawaiian Village today. We're just going to walk all around. I'm going to show you the layout of everything. In case you're thinking of staying here, you will probably enjoy this to kind of help you get prepared for where everything is. But before we start, I'm going to show you a overview from the air from our hotel room. And we're going to start with this, then we're going to go downstairs, we're going to just walk all around. So we're up here in a 2-story penthouse on top of the Lagoon Tower. So you're going to see the Lagoon Tower mentioned many times on the map, as well as all these buildings. That is the famous Rainbow Tower. That's more the iconic structure that's very familiar because of those murals. And you see murals on each end of rainbow designs. And that's the building that sticks out closest to the beach. It's also out on the other end. So we are in the Lagoon Tower, and there is the lagoon. One of the things that you've got to do when you're here is the luau. So it's straight down between the Rainbow Tower and the Lagoon Tower. That down there is the main check-in for all of the buildings, except for the check-in of this building, the Lagoon Tower, and over here is the Grand Waikiki. These two buildings are part of the Vacations Club, and they both have their own check-in, and you need to know that if you're going to pick one of those. So you're going to see a bridge just straight down below, and that bridge, which I'll show you from the ground, is where you check in for both the Grand Waikiki and this building, the Lagoon Tower. All these other buildings are going to check in down there at the main office, the main check-in. And it's going to take you a while. The check-in lines are long because there's a lot of people staying here. That building right there, that tall one with the 2 antennas on it, is the Tapa Tower, and there's a huge shopping area below that, which we'll walk around and see. Straight out there is the Kalia Tower, and then below here is the Conference Center. All of this is part of the Hilton Hawaiian Village. Now straight across there, you're going to see a lot of things here in just a moment. That pool down below is called the Super Pool. That's the big pool. But there's a fancier pool back over here on the back side of the Lagoon Tower, and that is the Paradise Pool. We'll definitely be showing that because it has water slides and a lot of really pretty things. Straight across, right there is, now I don't know how you say it, but it's spelled A-L-I'. And in the bottom of that, we're about to go eat breakfast at the Tropics restaurant, which is located right there. You're gonna see that in a moment. And then these buildings right here are the Diamond Head Towers. And the bottom of those on the other side is where you go get picked up by Ubers. So Ubers are parked over there, waiting to take you about anywhere you wanna go. And then behind this Tapa Tower, we can't see it from here, is the Grand Islander, but you'll see it as we start walking around. There are tons of restaurants and shops and everything down there in the Rainbow Bazaar. And we are here for 8 days. We leave tomorrow. And so now we've pretty much done about everything. And I feel comfortable walking you around, giving you a lot of suggestions and ideas. So let's head downstairs and let's check all this out. So it just came down from up there, and we're in front of the Lagoon Tower. I want to show you on the map where we are. So here's the Lagoon Tower, and we are going over to eat at the Tropics Bar and Grill for breakfast. So we're going to take this walkway, and I'm going to head out here. We're going to go out this way, out in front of Rainbow Tower along the beach, and make it up to Tropics Bar and Grill. So I'll give you a little bit of advice on some of these things as we pass by. We did the luau 4 nights ago, and a little bit of advice on this. The stage is up there, and the tables closest to that are part of that diamond circle area to get premier seating. It's worth it. We did that. We paid the extra money to get a closer table, but you're still gonna wanna get here early. So over here, everything lines up. There's gonna be 2 lines, one for the preferred seating and another one for everybody else. But even with that, there's still gonna be a line for the preferred seating. So get here early. I think the seating, I think it opens at 5:30, 5:15. You're gonna wanna be in line before 5 because the line starts getting long. That way you can pick the table at how close you wanna sit. Especially if you're gonna be in one of these back tables, because you're not gonna have a great view if you're on one of the back tables looking up at the entertainments and everything going on. These tables are out here for the buffets. There's a fantastic buffet served at this. Something else I just want to point out, if you are going to be staying at the Lagoon Tower or the Grand Waikiki Inn, you can find those on VRBO or Airbnb. That's how we found ours. And because a lot of those are already set up with other people and they are subleasing out their units. And that's how we got ours. So if you're gonna do that and you're gonna book one either through the resort itself, through Hilton Hawaiian Village, or you go the route of doing VRBO or Airbnb, once you get your room set, then you need to start booking your excursions because, hey, here's the family. All right, let's start our walking tour. Because as soon as you book your room, you need to start booking side excursions like, or whatever event you're gonna do here on the campus of, say, the luau, because these things fill up really fast. And especially if you want premier seating, you've got to start booking everything quickly. So we booked a lot of things in advance. We've already done all of our excursions. Yesterday, we did the Atlanta submarine, which we're gonna pass by where you check in just a few minutes. And then we also went up to see where Jurassic Park and all kinds of other movies, Jurassic World, where all those movies were filmed. Lots of movies up there. That's a 45-minute drive north of Waikiki, so we took an Uber up there. This is the lagoon. As we pass by where the luau is, there's the Lagoon Tower. This is the Rainbow Tower. This is where you buy tickets to ride these giant aquacycles. Huge tricycles that go in the water. And you also get tickets here to do paddle boarding. But we did the aquacycles. So check out our other videos too, because we have some fun videos of hanging out in this lagoon from earlier this week. We're gonna pass by where you get your paddles if you're gonna do the paddle boarding, but you pay for it back there. So while I'm filming, please subscribe. Please give this video a like. Make sure you turn on your bell icon because we haven't loaded very many videos yet. I gotta get home and do a lot of editing. And then we'll be loading those over the next couple of months, probably one a week or so. So you can see people really having fun on the aquacycles. You got people out here paddle boarding already. Sprinkling a lot out here. Here's where you pick up your paddles to get on the paddle boards. Here's the famous end of the Rainbow Tower that looks out at all the famous pictures you see of Waikiki. We've already eaten up here at Dairy Queen 3 times. It's a limited menu. They don't have burgers, but they do have hot dogs and chicken sandwiches and lots of smoothies. Smoothies and blizzards and everything. And there's history throughout. All the famous history that's taken place here at Hilton Hawaiian Village. So I'll give you a little bit of some things that we noticed hanging out up here. So we've been out in the ocean quite a bit also. When you get here, just because it was so close, we got in the ocean from up here, just because we had just gotten out of the lagoon. But the beach up here is very rocky. You can see rocks. The sand itself is full of rocks. It's very rocky walking out into the water. It's kind of painful on the feet. But the closer you get down this way, it's much more sand and much less rocky. And we take floaters, inner tube out there, and we'll take inner tubes and float. You can go pretty far out. It's not very deep. The landscaping is amazing throughout the entire resort. It's like paradise. So we've gone all the way around on the other side of the Rainbow Tower. We're coming up on the super pool. So the super pool's coming up on the left. It has 2 different pools in it. They're pretty big. There's no water slides, but it's really nice, mainly because it's really big. There are restaurants and bars everywhere. Coming up here on the left is where you check in to get ready to go get on the submarine.
One day.
So Atlanta submarine check-in is here, but you're gonna have to get your tickets online first. So you're gonna have to do that quickly as soon as you know you're staying here, because they will run out of tickets for each submarine ride. But this is where you come and check in. And we just did a video of that yesterday, but then they'll send you out there on that walkway and you get on that boat. It says Atlantis. That's the boat that takes you out to the submarine. Well, it's starting to rain. This is good timing to stop the video for a moment. We're gonna go up here and eat at Tropics. We've eaten here once already. Fantastic breakfast. Hey, there's the family. Good timing. Let's head inside. Hi guys. So now you can see we've started over here at the Lagoon Tower. We walked down like this, and now here we are up here leaving Tropics Bar and Grill. So we're leaving Tropics, and we'll just continue our walk around tour. Super pool is this one huge pool, and then there's a second pool next to it. Waikiki Market has breakfast sandwiches in the morning until 11 a.m., like sausage, cheese biscuits, and then they have turkey sandwiches and ice cream and donuts. Question for you.
Yes.
How do you say the name of this building we're about to go to?
This tower is the Ali'i Tower.
Ali'i Tower.
Ali'i Tower, yeah.
Thanks.
Go
Thank
have
you very
fun.
much. Yes, thanks. So the next building we are going to pass on the right is the Ali'i Tower. I'm glad that's how you say it, because I had no idea. So here's the lobby of the Ali'i Tower. Beautiful landscaping. That walkway takes you up to the middle, which is where the big check-in area is. But we're going to continue on the outskirts. There are stores everywhere. So you're going to see a lot of places to shop, a lot of fun things to look at, more beautiful landscaping. We got a Starbucks here. And a very long line.
Sorry, I'm like talking to my daughter.
A quilt store. These are the Diamond Head Towers. So if you're you might be staying in the Diamond Head Towers, but if not, and you're just staying somewhere else on the resort area, this is where you go pick up your Ubers at. I'll take you back through here. So we've had to come through here a few times. So this is the lobby underneath the Diamond Head Towers. There are elevators that go up. The nice thing over here, every time we've come over here to start requesting an Uber, they're parked out here. They're just lined up because this resort is so big. So it may take less than 2 or 3 minutes for the Uber to pull up. All right. This is the Tapa pool. It's the smallest pool down here on ground level. And this is the Tapa Tower. So coming up ahead is the Tapa Lounge underneath the tower. And there's a lot of stores. So when we first got here, we'd registered in advance online for all of our different side excursions. And this is where you come and pick up tickets to everything else. This is underneath the Tapa Tower. Here's the Tapa Bar. They do entertainment on that stage, which you can hear throughout the resort. Really good singing. We can hear that from the top of our room. In fact, from here, we can see our room right there on the top. So everything is really close. This is a gallery of superhero things. Yeah, they have a shield and Thor's hammer. It costs money to get in the museum, though. They do not sell cookies, by the way. We made that mistake thinking they did, all excited. This is a Louis Vuitton building, not just a store. It's a standalone building. It's big. In the very beginning, we were looking down and seeing the roof of this. It has a red tile roof. You can see the rainbow tower sticking up there in the background. Just to help give perspective as to where we are all the time. If I keep going straight, right there, we get back to the main lobby in the middle of the resort. We'll end up there at the end when I cut through the middle. They've got a huge aloha sign. It's great for taking pictures. And they do weddings in here. So you'll see that aloha sign moved around inside that grass area. A beautiful chapel. So there's something here called ABC stores. So we're heading directly underneath the Tapa Tower. Tapa Tower is the really tall one with the two big antennas on top of it. There's something in here called the ABC store. There's actually two ABC stores on the property. There's a big one coming up eventually, and I'll show you what they have. We've been in the ABC store almost every day. They have things like t-shirts, Hawaiian shirts, medicine. It's a great place to get Tylenol, ibuprofen, all kinds of different supplies you might need. They've got chips and sandwiches. It's been a great place to get souvenirs. So we're now coming up into this little shopping area. There's a lot of elevators going up inside the Tapa Tower. This on the right is a wall of the history of Hilton Hawaiian Village. Here's when Michael Jackson performed here. It's a fun read, and I filmed all of this on a different video. Later tonight will be fireworks, which I'm hoping we can see from our room. Lots of famous people have been here. Here's Elvis. A variety of presidents have stayed here. There's pictures of JFK. More history on the right. Still a lot more history. And there's the very beginning of it in the early years of Hawaii. The glassware in here is so pretty. Hello. No, thanks. This is the big ABC store. I'll just walk you through it really quick while we're here because you're definitely going to be coming here. Suntan lotion. All the little things that you might have forgotten before you packed to arrive here. Lots of medicine. Lots of trinkets to get. Their shirts are pretty well priced. I'll show you a lot of shirts. Lots and lots of t-shirts.
Babe, Taylor.
Back over here is all kinds of sandwiches and different kinds of food to get. You get chips, crackers. We've been in here a lot buying fruit. They've got sushi right here. It's been fun trying things that the kids have never tried before. All kinds of pre-made wraps, sandwiches, salads. We've been trying to buy more salads. Since we ate so good before we came here, just to trim up a little bit. Tried not to fall off the wagon. All right, and then there's a liquor section too. All right, let's head out. Oh, we had dinner over there a couple nights ago. That's a hibachi restaurant. You're gonna want to get a reservation for that. One of the best meals we've ever had. Very highly recommended. If the kids approve, then it's a good place to eat. And we're just continuing through this concourse of shops. And then that takes us up here to the end of the Tapa Tower. Now, this connects straight back to the Grand Islander. I'm not gonna head over there, but if you're gonna be staying at the Grand Islander, then that's where you go. So I'm up here at the very northeast section. Across that road is going to be the Kalia Tower. I'll show this to you because many of you might be staying in the Kalia Tower. You saw this at the very beginning of the video when I was looking out over the conference center. There's the side of the conference center. Hey, there's our room again. It's kind of neat. You can keep everything in perspective. All right, let's continue walking. They have a lot of really nice stores along here. There's an entire additional area, which is over where that blue roof is. And that area over there is called the Rainbow Bazaar. We're gonna go over there in just a second because that whole area is full of restaurants and more shops. And here's that history all along the wall going down. A lot of this is so interesting. There are so many movies that have been filmed here. Hawaii Five-0, Baywatch. There's a lot of places. There's Jim Neighbors. Got Britney Spears, Beyonce, James Brown, Joan Collins from Dynasty. This was where Michael Jackson's last concert in the United States took place back in 1997. And again, this is where you need to check in to get your tickets for everything. Everything you booked in advance online before you arrive, that's the desk where you come and let them know you're here. and to get your tickets. I'm gonna go straight across here. This is the Rainbow Bazaar. And this is full of shops. Now here they do have cookies. And it smells really good. So I'm just gonna walk you around. This is a fun area. We've been over here a lot. In fact, last night we got back from the Jurassic Park filming area and decided to stop and get pizza. They've got two of these huge trees in the middle. Makes you think of something like from Avatar. So here's one of the really neat restaurants. There are lots and lots of restaurants. Here's a Christmas store. You can spend a lot of time in this Rainbow Bazaar area. And there's a famous place to get pineapple drinks, pineapple smoothies. So here's a picture of the Grand Islander. This is all part of the Hilton Grand Vacations Club. So if you're interested in all that, they have multiple offices throughout the resort. You can stop and get pricing on all of that. So upstairs is an Italian restaurant called Fresco. It was really good. We ate there our very first night. Well, let's just walk around because back underneath is the pizza place. It's not even open yet because it's still earlier in the morning. But that's the pizza place with the red awning. Here's a New York style delicatessen called CJ's. People are lining up. But the Blue Water Shrimp is where you need to come to get these pineapple drinks. They are well worth it. I mean, it's so popular, they have boxes of pineapples ready to go. But this is a really good place to eat at too. You're not going to run out of places to eat. In fact, you don't even need to leave the resort. With this bazaar here in the middle of the resort, anything you want to do is here. This is the Aoki teppanyaki restaurant, like a hibachi. We've eaten there and it's delicious. Probably one of the best dinners we've ever had. And this takes us back to the second ABC store. We're over here in the Rainbow Bazaar. That ABC store is a little bit smaller than the other one. And at night it's really pretty. Everything's lit up. It's a little noisy. It gets packed. There's another very popular place we've also been to. Oh, here's a coffee store. You're into coffee? You should check out Kona Mountain Coffee and Chocolates. So Lappert's is up here on the corner. And it gets a very long line at night. They have ice cream. And the line will wind around the building out here. They're not open yet, but this is where the action is later tonight. So I've done a full loop all the way around, and I'm back over here to the lagoon tower. So now I'm going to take you back up here into the very middle. Is where you may start your journey here at the main check-in office. It just depends which building you're going to be staying at. If you're in one of the buildings where you don't need to check in here, then you'll bypass this in the middle. It's very busy here with cars lined up. People checking in, people checking out. Be prepared to be in a long line when you get here. It's kind of nice. The lagoon tower, the check-in there, the line is very short. And the lobby is huge. This entire thing is the main check-in. And then there's a great place to hang out here. And you can watch everyone swim at the super pool. There's the boat to take to go get on the Atlantis submarine. And then in a few minutes, we're going to go out and start swimming around in the ocean. I'm going to walk you guys back over to the lagoon tower. This is a really pretty walkway. Actually, all the walkways are really pretty. The landscaping here is amazing. And I don't know if you've noticed, but this resort is immaculate. It's so clean. I was going to go that way, and we will go that way in just a second. I haven't even been up here. But there is a restaurant called Bali that we did eat at. It's inside. It's at the bottom level of the Rainbow Tower, which this is the entrance into the Rainbow Tower. I want to show you this mural. Somebody said this mural is the largest or tallest mural in the world. I don't know if that's true, but it's around 30 stories tall. I'll show you a close-up. You know, it's kind of fun doing this. A lot of times you don't get to just stop and smell the roses, or in this case, the I don't know what those are. They look like impatiens. Don't know if those are impatiens or not. The mural's out of tile. Isn't that beautiful? The entire thing is out of tile. But the landscaping here is beautiful. The resort is immaculate. Bally's restaurant is probably the most expensive here. It was good. You don't get a lot of food. You know, it's a fancy restaurant. My family is not into fancy restaurants as much, but it was good, and we celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary there a few nights ago. This walkway, we take this all the time. This is how we get from the Lagoon Tower into the middle of the resort. And I mean, it's like a jungle. Beautiful landscaping. And if you're driving yourself here, there's a parking structure. In our case, we got dropped off at the airport, and then we took an Uber, or we took a shuttle to get here. We booked a shuttle in advance from the Hilton Hawaiian Village website. That was our transportation. But since then, we've been just getting Ubers everywhere we go. We're heading back to the Lagoon Tower. Now, one of the best things about the entire resort are the pools. So the Paradise Pool. Okay, so what I meant to say in the very beginning, where you check in at either the Lagoon Tower or the Grand Waikiki Inn, is in this bridge. So you're gonna go inside the Lagoon Tower, and then you go up a ramp, and there's actually another ramp in case you have strollers or suitcases. Inside that is where you check in for both of these buildings. They make it easy. Everything here is very efficient, very organized. They know how to do it. They know how to do it well. I've been very impressed. A resort this big with 8 separate high-rise towers. So there's the ramp. You can take your luggage up to get inside the Lagoon Tower. So this is kind of where we started, but this time when we go down to the bottom of this, we're going to turn right. I'm going to show you Paradise Pools. These pools are not only beautiful, but you got water slides. You've got little tunnels that connect the pools together. It rained within the last hour, and look how fast it dries off. This is the lagoon. You can just hang out in here, or this is again where you do paddle boarding, or you can ride these aquacycles. Let's go in here and check out these pools. There are multiple pools in here. And there's 2 hot tubs. This is the line that takes you over to the Lagoon Grill. You can get burgers and food over here. And this path takes us up to the line to get on the smaller water slide. So this water slide goes from 11 to 2. And then at 2 o'clock, they close this one and they open up the other water slide. Something that's fun about this, there's waterfalls everywhere. People come down. First water slide. Then you can come across and you get into this little slide and it shoots you down. There they go, and it shoots you down into the next pool. And there they are. So this pool area is not only beautiful, but a lot of fun. We'll be getting in this in just a few minutes, and then you can go underneath the bridge and you come into the lowest pool. There's the lagoon, there's the Pacific Ocean.
Great day.
Got people surfing. They make every one of these pools handicapped accessible, by the way. I mean, they have really thought of everything. Here's one of the hot tubs. So this is the second water slide. This is the longest water slide in Waikiki. And it comes out right there by that waterfall. If you're into landscaping and the beauty of all of this, you're going to be very impressed with how they have designed everything around here. You'll see workers everywhere keeping it maintained, keeping it cleaned. And this continues up here where you can come in from the top of all this. That is the check-in area on the west side of the resort. That's a separate drop-off place for the Lagoon Tower. So that's my walk around tour. If you've made it with me this far, and I hope you have, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please give this video a like. Please turn on your bell icons because we're going to be posting a lot more videos as I can get them edited, so you don't want to miss out on anything. I came back over here. We're gonna take another path. That's our room where we first started off.
How much is it?
Ooh, I like this. This one should be.
So we can get.
Why does it even this is not? Why does
Oh, perfect. I'm going for the bottom. Or wait.
Wow, people do this.
That's the back side, other side of the super pool. I really wanted to take you guys across this walkway because it's so pretty.
Oh, they just what's that? Is it raining?
Look at these fish.
Whoa! Yeah, this is ginormous.
Oh wait. No, I think it's just eight.
Hey, it's bluefish. Look, it's a whole bunch of blue fish. Yeah, they're like neon blue. Tons of them.
And they look new. There's a lot of them are small. Oh, look, there's a golden over there. There's two. But that one's really golden.
And oh, there's a ton more.
Like an alien head.
Another store is coming soon. Since I'm here, I might as well do a walking tour of the beach. So here we are in front of Hilton Hawaiian Village. You can see the Rainbow Tower behind me. And let's just do a quick walk of the beach. So you can see it's a lot rockier over here right in front of the Rainbow Tower. And over here by the lagoon, just a lot more rocks. Some big rocks. But as we go closer to that dock, the beach gets really nice and you don't see all these rocks and it's just very smooth sand. Here's the family.
Wow. That was awesome.
Did you hear the engine
Gosh.
echo got the whole entire place?
Yeah, you can hear everybody screaming and yelling.
Yeah, did you hear that last
I
part?
was